Hello, hello, hello everyone. We are at Osaka Koen or Osaka Castle Park today, located just outside of Morinomiya Station, the subway. And my name is William, and this is found in Japan. This is Morinomiya subway station, and that is Morinomiya JR. Today it's Koyo, or the autumn leaves, the changing of leaf colors. Funny enough, this is where I did my very first video almost 2 years ago, where I came to look for sakura. So the weather is perfect, there's not a cloud in the sky, so yeah, let's check out what we've got here. Set you down for just a minute, and while we are outside and not around people, I'm very loud and big, so take a look at the castle here while I get my mask on. Isn't today just perfect? Tokyo Paul Live, family friend of the channel, hashtag Japan Stream Team, Ario Grande, Ario Gonyo-san, long time no see in a live. Thank you very much everybody for showing up. Let me get the things loaded. I hope you are all doing fantastic today. Wow, that view, yeah. This is why I started my very first live, or my very first video. I think it's called Looking for Cherry Blossoms in Osaka Park. I've come here a couple times, and let me put you back on the zoom. Yeah, today should be still very early in the morning. In Japan, it is currently just before 11 a.m. So, wow, what if you, Mom and I are catching your live chat, our colors are going to, great. Yeah, I hope so. So, this castle has a ton of cherry blossoms and plum blossoms, so they should all be red or about to go. Thank you very much for everybody who has liked and subscribed. This is the month of everyday upload. So recently I've been doing some shorts about Kit Kats and different Kit Kats that I have accumulated, as well as I tried some tomato ramen the other day. If you haven't checked out that short, make sure to go check it out. It was very interesting. I've been down here a couple times on different walks, and Nightbot is letting everybody know right now it is currently 17 or 17 degrees Celsius, very pleasant 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Can you guys see the there, right there? So recently we had the blood moon for everybody, but it was really nice here. I think they said it's the first time in like 400 years that it's happened or something. So this is a sakura, cherry blossom tree, that's got a nice red to it. It looks like they do not have the fountain going. Quarter moon, yeah. If you ever do make it here, there's this trolley. It costs a couple dollars to ride, but it'll take you up to the castle so you don't have to walk. These yellow trees over here are called icho. The fruit that is on them is called a ginkgo. So ginkgo biloba, the ginkgo, they actually fall from this tree. It changes from green to bright yellow. They also are very smelly. Ooh, these guys right here. And it literally means golden apricot is the tree's characters. So the tops of them are starting to turn a little brown. So as you can tell, it's 11 in the morning, but people have been out here all day, just enjoying the weather. Here goes the train. Sakura Go. I've mentioned in a couple videos that when I moved to Japan in 2008, this whole area was just like desolate. There was nothing down here, but they've really worked on it. So this is a problem in Japan. Red velvet brownie sold out. Fantastic. I'll try to find that near my house. The Halloween one from Starbucks I tried to go to, but it was sold out from like the first week. So I wonder if anybody's going to be practicing any music. So these are all, like I said, sakura or cherry blossom trees, but the different varieties have different color patterns as to how they change. I think the last time that I came here was when the Osaka Marathon was happening, so it's been a little while. On a side note, if you are liking this content and you've been here a couple times, you've seen some live videos or shorts or some of my longer videos about things found in Japan, and you're not subscribed yet, maybe you can consider turning that red button gray, because we are close to 400 subs right now. So the goal for the end of the year was 500, and so we're getting there. Here's Japanese maple. Look how bright red that is. Just beautiful. Over here is a lower plum garden that has a bunch of maple trees. So here's one variety that's gone completely red. It's very interesting because I often see car fresheners or things like that in Japan that people have hanging in their car, and it's actually not a maple leaf, it's a cannabis leaf, but Japanese people don't know that, so they're hanging these cannabis leaves. Frank, ooh. Frank has a question. In Japan, are they referred to as Japanese maple as they are here in America? No. It's not like wa maple or nihon maple. I'm actually not sure what they're called in Japanese Japanese. Can look it up though. Look how bright red and all this green and brown, like a bright red. These ladies just enjoying. It says here it's called a iroha momiji. So momiji, the color change is a maple. So iroha, the color changing one. So it's just so interesting that like we're in the middle of a city. Like there's a giant skyscraper, full mirrored over here. If you were to go around the outside, the whole outer track, it says here is 3.5 kilometers. And if you did it 12 times, you would do a full marathon. And the inner path is 2.9 kilometers, so that's pretty nice. Iroha Momoji. So, I don't know if my mom and dad are still here, but when they came one time with my kids, we actually came and had a little picnic down here. It was very nice. I'm gonna come around the side of the moat. Maybe see if we can't see the castle from the lower portion. I did a video once where I came in from the north side, and there's actually a really cool gate bridge and a plum garden over there. So ducks. We need with me Japan Yuka here. She loves ducks. But just nice. Looks like they're skimming. Let's make our way up to the upper section here. I actually expect to see several tour groups and other foreigners, because recently the numbers have been explosively huge. For sure, if you come to Osaka Castle Park, if you've never been here, you have to check it out, even if you don't go to the castle. Looks like I'm hitting a bit of a connection issue spot, so let's the other side. I've never come here with my Rakuten connection, so I'm kind of curious to see what that'll be like. Come early afternoon time, there'll be actually a lot of schools that have kids out here running, the track and field teams, doing these steps, running laps. Oh my goodness, these stairs are much harder every time than I remember. This is a cool Cool view. This here is where the train drives around and makes its way up. And once we turn the corner up here, we should be able to see the castle. As I've mentioned in several videos, I practice kendo, or Japanese traditional fencing. And let me tell you, when you're carrying 30 pounds of armor up this hill, you get really tired. I'm actually thinking this Friday that I might try to go to Kyoto or Nara and do another live stream of some of the leaf viewing, autumn leaves. And there's the castle. So also, if you are a fan of doggos, puppers, lots of people take their dogs for a stroll around these parts. Midday, late day, everything. Okay, so up here is not bad. I know up here on this ledge you can actually see where they would have arrow notches and can look down into the moat. Caution, fall. Yeah. Yeah, man, to think that some of this block has been sitting here for how long now? Hundreds of years. Hand carved, human and animal moved. Here's the notches. But a lot of people think about going to see the castle, but I actually like the outer moat. Here's a closer look. Let me see if I can't get the 2x. Yeah. That is a nice shot. Actually, you know what? I actually like ducks too. Tastes delicious. Not these ducks though. You know, if you got people, the kids, you bring kids here, they can run around. It's not a terrible hard walk, but it is brisk. Let me try to make my way down without dropping $1,000 worth of equipment. Ooh. Here's a private trolley. I guess you can rent that out to have people bring you up and down. Whew. It's just cool to see little remnants of the castle pop up, like right there. This area up here, all along this side right here, It's actually not sakura, it's actually ume or plum trees. I did a hanami party here some time ago, but I've come twice to look at it. And one time it was nighttime and the other time they were gone. So very unfortunate, but here's our no fishing, no vehicles, no fireworks, no drones, no skateboarding, no scooters, no sports balls, no unleashed animals. Please wear a mask and stay separated. Looks like they're having some special tour events. This is actually quite nice to come here in the daytime. Definitely my last two videos were way too dark. This here is the inner moat. If you can see, they've actually drained the top section, but the lower section has water. It looks like it's down right now. When it fills up in the springtime, they have boat rides. You can rent a boat and they'll take you around the moat on it. Over here is I've done hunting for plum blossoms and another video called Revenge of the Plum Garden or something. But this whole area down here, there's like 1,000 plum trees and they have several hundred varieties. So if you look, they're all changing color based on their species. Some are paired together and some aren't. But if you haven't watched that video, go back and the last one I did from this March was really good. We could see it. And over here, this is the YTV building, broadcast television. There's a Lawson's down there. It's closed, but as you just come on over, there she is. It is the castle. So let's make our way around and up to the castle, and we can get a little more wheezy, and then I might have to buy a drink, to be honest, because I'm getting sweaty. Also, like this guy here, if you're into photography, this is a great place. I'm surprised we don't see anybody doing wedding shoots. Usually people out here doing some wedding photography. It's pretty great. Other than those little trolleys, you usually don't have to worry about cars. There's actually a shrine up here. We'll go in through the main gate here in a minute and look at it. But again, thank you very much, everybody who does mean a lot. The month of November has been really good so far. When I get home today, I'm actually going to work on a video that's study materials I use for passing into the Nihongo Noriku Shiken, the level 2 of the Japanese proficiency exam. I'm working on Japanese and how to use them and what types there are. Also, what was the other one I worked on? I've got a Hayashi rice one, camping one, so I got several videos I'm going to work on, as well as more Kit Kats. because people seem to watch those. So keep an eye out for that. If you like and subscribe, you'll be notified when they're being made. Wow, there's usually a food stall down here. Oh. This is a shrine that is located up at the top here. We give it a little bow. Looks like there's a little kid going to get their blessing. Maybe their family with them taking the day. Maybe a new baby brother or sister at the same time. If you come here, you can two birds with one stone. Wow. Castle and leaves here. I'm going to actually take a photo myself. Oh, that's a video. Right. See, we got a lot of people coming up here, so get the mask back on. These little flags are tour groups. This building over here is a national building called the Shidokan. Here in Osaka, it is a dojo for karate, judo, kendo, naginata, lots of different budo. It's a training facility. And they have the flag out front. Have the lights on it. Somebody. Typically, you're not allowed to film inside. I wonder. The doors are open. Oh, the inner doors are closed. But yeah, judo, kendo, and naginata, or spear fighting. Most days from 6:30 to 7:45. Well, I've been here a couple times for kendo tournaments for my students. If you're in the chat or watching on the live replay, Have you ever done any type of martial arts? Like a serious training, be it your country's national one or another one like karate, what is it? Tai Chi, Wushu, Kung Fu, anything like that. Some flowers blooming in the shade. Oh, what a great day. Just perfect weather. It's rained, so the leaves have fallen. This is the south side of the upper moat. And yeah, just all of these red is sakura or cherry trees, and they wrap around the south side, southwest side of the building. This cool looking building over here on the left, this is the NHK building, or the public broadcasting hub for Osaka. A lot of stuff is filmed here, made there. The closer side is actually the Osaka Prefectural Historical Museum. So they have some cool exhibits in there. And this big building over here is the Osaka Prefectural Police Department, I don't know, headquarters. So very big. There's lots of police there all the time, as you can expect. But yeah, it's the headquarters. You can actually walk around up here, and during the cherry blossom season, it's pretty awesome. Instead of these orange yellow falling, it's pink and white. Sorry, did you ask something, Frank? Yes, I asked if people in the chat have ever done any type of martial arts training. So. I really need to prepare a BRB screen. No, I never did. That's cool, man. Never too late to try. Not these. Let's get up to the castle, take a look around, and see what they got going on. So I believe this is a radio transmitted telephone booth. There's no active line to it. It transmits via cellular. So what we came through was the southeast entrance to the park. There's actually a north and a northwest. Well, thank you, Frank. Yeah, since I'm still so small, I don't think there's a way to get a lot of people notified. So yeah, I'll probably send out a couple links to some places later. Actually, I'm going to set you down over here. Some people said this is pretty interesting before. The castle's up there, but this is a rock, a single piece of stone. Check this out. I am gonna set you down here. I am almost 2 meters tall, 194 centimeters, or like 6'3" and a half. I'm 100 kilos, but just check out. This thing is gigantic. This just blows my mind every time I get here that humans long ago had the ability to move the earth like this. Just insane. Looks like a nice day in the park. Just dropping in there. Oh, Lido, a little bit of Japan. Hello, hello, brother and member of the Japan stream team. That's a big brick. Huge stones at Sakuromo Square. So they've actually, if anyone's interested, ooh, can't read it because of glare. Here's one of those tour groups from ACE. So attention, no drones. If you do come to Osaka Park, Osaka, there is a no drone zone. Do not bring a drone here to shoot. We are now on the upper terrace of the Osaka Park, Castle Park. Do you know what the elevator on the outside is for? You mean the outside of the castle? I would assume it's so people can get inside, because there's like stairs at the entranceway that you gotta go up. So buildings of various styles, from military bunkers to opulent mansions, have occupied the large square in front of the main tower since its construction in 1583. So this is actually was a former government building. I believe foreigners resided here, but now it's a restaurant and they have weddings and stuff here as well. Woo. As I said earlier, this is a icho, which literally translates to golden apricot, but usually people call them ginkgo, the ginkgo biloba ginkgo tree. So one of my favorite trees, even though they don't smell great when fruit begins to rot. Previously, every time I've been here, this area is filled with food stalls and there's like performers and stuff. I'm pretty interested to see that there's nobody over here. Yeah, actually, Lido, I don't know if you know this, but I'm trying to do an upload a day for this whole month. So, so far I'm missed one or two apparently, but a short, a long, or a live every day, and it seems to be doing pretty good so far. So I don't think I can keep it up though. Stinky ginkgo fruit, but the trees are beautiful. Howdy, Croctoon. What up from Tribe Back Home? Yo! We are at yeah, I was thinking, man, that we could make it a challenge. a shorter day or something. So this is, I'm not gonna get too close because they're little kids, but there's a bunch of Yochien kids having a picnic. This is the Shudokan training facility, and this is the western side of the castle. It'd probably take me another hour to go see everything, but there's benches and a nice garden up here. I saw, Lito, you're using your community tab also. So right here we have a helicopter going overhead and an airplane. We're actually pretty close to the airport in North Osaka, so you can often see the ANA planes flying through here. That's a lemon tree. I don't know what it's doing up here, but whew, it is warm. I was really expecting there to be some food stalls up here. In 1931, along with the reconstruction of the present tower, the Japanese garden annexed to Kyushu Gotemanchin, which doesn't exist now, was made part of the Osaka City Park. This is the pond that was outside a house that was located here at the castle, which no longer exists. Yeah. For those who don't know, this is not the original castle. I don't even think it's the rebuild of the rebuild. It's like war damage, hit by lightning a couple times, just general fire. So it's been rebuilt several times now. There's actually elevators inside. It's very modern. There's a museum. In 1970, the World Expo was here, and this is the time capsule that was placed here. And actually in 2025, the World Expo will be in Osaka once again. So Lito and I will definitely have to be on it about like covering that and going to see stuff. I watched a documentary about the math of the Osaka Castle's walls and how they were built with earthquakes. Wow, yeah. People are geniuses, man. Stone cutters and masons and it looks like they've got a new entranceway, probably to help people line up. Previously, you could walk onto the east side over here and look out, but the tickets are not super expensive, but you do have to remember it's from 9 a.m. until 5, and it's completely automated. You use the machine, you pay for your tickets. I believe you can leave oversized luggage here, and one parcel, it says, is 100 yen. So if you got big bags, you can leave it here. So if you have groups, 15 people or more, you can pay at this ticket window, and you can go up these stairs here to the main entrance. What Lito was talking about is over here, there's actually an elevator, a glass elevator that has been constructed. And it's to help people who have movement impairments or disabilities so that they can get up, because those stairs can actually be quite rough. These guys here are taking care of the trees. We're now looking at the northern west section of the moat. And if we were to go more northwest, we're actually going to start approaching the Umeda, or northern area. And it looks like they're having a whole illumination over here that they're setting up. I may have to come back at nighttime and check that out. My family recently also went out to eat for udon, the thick, kind of chewy noodle, and I'm gonna try to have a video of that up today or tomorrow. Hopefully it'll do better than the tomato ramen. I thought that one might be a little better received, but you know what? It's whatever. But, yeah. So one of the great things about Osaka Castle, as I said, that it's been rebuilt, is that it has air conditioning. So even in the summertime, you can walk around inside and it's not like intolerable. It's not horrible. Some of the other castles that have not been modernized, and man, in summertime, they are hot. I know the castle in Wakayama and a castle that's in Kobe that I went to one time was really, really rough. Oh, thank you, Frank. Udon. Yeah. It was actually a udon with karaage, fried chicken, then a sweet sauce, and what's it called? Wow, I can't remember what it's called. Eggs and mayonnaise, tartar sauce. So that's called a chicken namba. But the back side of the castle here. So it's completely in shade because we have no clouds. At night, this whole light panel lights the whole castle up, and actually they can change the colors of the gels. So I've seen them turn it rainbow and green, but I just love this. Like, that's the color of humans, like my Caucasian skin here. Like I'm white like Casper, and it's just red. But on the same branch, you got an orange and a green. And what's cool is this is in the middle of the city. We are just in the middle of the second, third largest city, size and population-wise, in Japan. So those walls are crazy. They stop perfectly to dampen earthquake. Yeah. So this is cool because I'm like the mountains, and I never really saw this. Like seeing how buildings are made, and like built and built and built. So like this building right here is actually like a 30-story mansion, like 30-story apartment building. It's pretty crazy. If we were to look south, we could see Abe no Harukazu, the tallest building in Japan. Yeah, they slope together, and I'm trying to not fall. So they have inserted pieces to help support some of the smaller ones, but hopefully we don't have a connection issue. I've had them here before, but for scale, I'm at the bottom here. This little rock right here is bigger than my hand, and I have like a big hand, so I can palm a basketball. So these guys are Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna have to come back for the Christmas lights. Woo! This has been a very good workout. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. I thought today would be a great day to get out and about and, share some of the awesomeness that is Osaka. I'm glad that you guys could join me. If you did miss any of the part, this is actually 50 minutes in, so we've had a lot that we've looked at from the lower moat on the south side of the train station all the way up here to the north side of the moat. And I really appreciate it. More videos are coming. Nobody's around me, so I'm gonna take this off. Yeah, let's get some front lighting. Ooh, can't see me. Actually, we'll go back that way. Let's get the castle in there. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Everybody who's liked, commented, subscribed, all that, it really does mean a lot. 本当にありがとうございます。I look forward to bringing you guys some more content as the fall season continues and the month of daily uploads continue. If you enjoyed this content and you're interested in finding out more about things found in Japan, whether it be culture, language, food, restaurants, and all that kind of stuff, you can look here. YouTube will find something for you if you're watching on the replay, and I will find you for more things found in Japan. Mata ne. Bye bye.